Hey guys, here we are, streaming my broadcast number 15, where we're going to talk about building your talent stack. Briefly, a bit, or what I learned from Scott Adams. Now, Scott Adams became, well, you might know him as the creator of a cartoon. What is that cartoon? Hilbert, Egbert, no. Well, anyway, he has a cartoon. Oh man, this live podcasting without a script is hard to, Dilbert. Right, Dilbert. So this podcast is about what I learned from Scott Adams, who I've been following on YouTube. And that's been fun, but I'm not following him anymore. So here we are. We're just going to be working away on background stuff. We're going to create 3 thumbnails for the next 3 my broadcasts, 16, 17, and 18. Which means that we are quick transitions, fade. We're going to fade. Quick transitions. I am going to add in, so there's the screenplay, which is underway inside the website. Is this the website? This might be the website. I've got a couple of things in the way, so I'll just get them out of the way. And so this is the website. And we have a few other projects on the go, which is, it's still about creating thumbnails. Let's see if we can find that. Asking the question, which we did ask, what makes great thumbnails? Something that can grab the viewer's desire to see what's in there. And that's what we got going on here. So we are going to extend the milliseconds for the fade, because I like a fade that you can tell is there. And so can I. Let's see what happens here. We'll go back to the, yeah, that was nice. What makes great thumbnails? So let's go to the blog. Here she is, the blog, which is Lilac Flows. We're going to remove that calligraphy. Oh wait, how do we do this? Okay, I'm starting to use studio mode in OBS, which is fun. What makes great thumbnails? What makes great thumbnails? This is our question over and over and over again. And we are creating a new thumbnail. And this is going to be... Hey friends, and welcome to broadcast number 15, where we will be discussing, continuing the writing of my play, possibly creating some thumbnails for the next 3 episodes of my broadcast, 16, 17, and 18. And welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. All right, guys. That was pre-recorded. I did not expect that to happen, but that's fine. That happens. And we're working on this new thumbnail. And what we want to add in is some font. And here is the font we're going to start with. Actually, let's go see what we got. We're going to pick this text. We're going to copy it. We're going to pick this text. Okay? And we're going to copy it. And we find it again. Yes, we can. We're going to copy. We're going to copy. Control copy. And then we're going to paste it into well, we're going to have to paste it somewhere, and I think we're going to paste it into making great thumbnails. We don't want to make another scene, so, and let's move that down. Okay, that's the text. Oh, this is we're going to bring the video capture up. All right, we're going to transfer. Now we've got the video capture up. We've got the video capture up. We're going back to new broadcast. And I've got this calligraphy font that I want to use. Is that the font? No, it's not the font, but the word calligraphy comes here. We're getting a bit lost. Let's have another look. Woohoo! Moved. Font. So we're picking a font, and we're playing with the transition, cut. Okay, so that's how you can go back and forth. Now, what are we doing? Back and forth. And then we can add something else in. We're just going to keep playing. These are things I've already built. And hello and welcome to. There you go. That was fun. So I'm in the bottom corner here on the Blue Mood. Welcome to thumbnail. What else we got? Let's go from the top. Opening scene. My broadcast working with OBS. Well, I've got my corporation, Lilac Flows, and we're in the Blue Mood. And that's opening scene to Studio 226. And this is fun. We're just, what happens when you cut? What happens when you fade to black? Transition and fade. Fade. So nothing's happening when I hit fade. What's this over here? Duplicate scene. Duplicate sources. Okay. Duplicate source. Making great thumbnails, 10 episodes. And then you need your content, of course. Sorry, this is just play right now. I had the idea of doing a history of calligraphy, but what happened to that? This is where we're at with that. The history of calligraphy looks like that. And 10 episodes, the history of calligraphy, that does not look like anything at all. There are way too many things, way too many sources. Transition. Anyway, there's lots of fun things we can do. I need to, what is this? let's name some text things. A 3-episode journey. A 3-episode journey. So that's the creating, that was the one I started on calligraphy. Okay. And that's not named, so we could name that. Rename. Three-episode journey. And it lets me do it. And then there's some more. We're going to move this one up. Oh, that one says calligraphy. Okay. Let's rename that. So I'll show you what we're working on. Oh, and then it brings me to that. So if I'm working on it, now I'm working on this one. This one's fine. Let's change this to some episode 6 I got here. Okay. And we are working on episode 6, transition, that, and now we're back to the calligraphy. So let's move the calligraphy. Is this it here? Yes. We need to rename it. Rename. Return. Now I've named it. My arm's getting tired. I'm dealing with the mouse. So let's just, I'm going to go to a different scene collection, one over here. All right. Let's see what we got here. Hey, I'm in the main screen. So let's see. Fix that. There, I'm more centered. We got, so this is a 30-minute broadcast, and I haven't really got, okay, we're going to talk about Talent Stack. Talent Stack is Scott Adams' word for being successful, becoming successful, which he advises people to do in order to, I'm going to delete this scene called capitalization guidelines. We're going to put that in the garbage. Yes, what happens? Doesn't quite disappear right away. I've got this other scene that says audience, which you're going to see in a second. And that's fun. Then we have a voiceover for Little Dragon. Well, what do you mean? Or we could play that, but we're not going to. Transition, lilac flows, corporation. We're just going through these. Capitalization, transition, capitalization, guidelines. So what happens? This is titled My Broadcast 8. It's funny because as I'm switching, I don't understand how this works. As I'm switching scenes, I have 2 panels, which you cannot see. And I don't even know if the sound is working. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we're back. Do we have? Yes, we have. This one's called episode 6. I believe. This is called. So, we have a history of calligraphy in the queue coming up. Right? And when I switch it goes episode 6. And then I can change it to what makes a great thumbnail. Why did that happen? Text. New broadcast.
Hey friends, and welcome to broadcast number 15, where we will be discussing continuing the writing of my play, possibly creating some thumbnails for the next 3 episodes of my broadcast, 16, 17, and 18. And welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. Well, again, unexpected. Unexpected. So the new broadcast has some audio in it, which we're going to turn off. And what I want to do is make a card with me here and add in font, add in some text, which I have. Over here, I'm going to control copy that. Then I'm going to transition. There's the kind of text I'm going to use. And then I'm going to add it in over here. Oh. Actually, can I just paste? Control V, yes. Great. So now I've added in this text box and I'm shrinking it. So it's interesting because you can't, when I'm in studio mode, I cannot quite get you to see what I'm working on. So there's the text. I've added it in to the bottom. And I'm going to take myself out of studio mode because this is just confusing me. And probably you too. Now we just have one screen to look at. And we will work here. Text. I can select a color for this text, which is going to be blue for now. Go back in. We'll select another color. Okay. We'll make it a little bigger between my fingers here. And that's not great. It's not exactly what I want. That's okay. Okay, this is going to be a thumbnail for the next podcast, my broadcast. So why don't we go ahead and I'll write something new in there. My broadcast 16. So, we're finally getting there. That took me forever. Like broadcast 16. And then the color's not great. That's okay. We're going to this. We're going to rename the source my broadcast. My broadcast number. Great. And then we can change that. And the font we're going to keep. And then we're going to put a and we thought we could return. Why is that not working? I don't understand why that's not working. I understand why that's. What's happening is I'm trying to add a space, and I used to be able to do that by hitting return, but that's not happening. So there you go. Doesn't always do what you think it's going to do. So my broadcast 16. I guess the number has got to go. So we're going to add in another source or font. I hate that one. I never see it. Let's pick the color. Add existing color. Okay. Color, that's pretty. And we're going to change this to the number 16. Return. All right, and then on this picture, we're going to Control Z that. We're going to bring you have to hit Option key, bring this in, and hit the Option key. Bring this in. Then we can move the whole thing over. Oh, Keith's back. Keith is back from the boat. And we're going to make this bigger. There we go. And then we can make this smaller. And this can be the thumbnail. Okay. Hey, babe. I'm broadcasting. Thanks for the warning. So this is the broadcast 16 thumbnail. And the video capture device would be off. So that's what it will look like. And that's that. So then we're going to do we're going to open this up big. There it is. Cool. Let's remove this guy right off there, up all the way up. Get that red line off there, and then we will Command Shift 5 it, and then we will frame it. Get a nice little frame. There it is, which is about the size of a thumbnail. I wonder what that is anyway. And then we will record. Nope. we will capture screen portion. Very good. Did it work? Don't know. Capture selected window, no. Nothing's, I can't see it happening. Oh, we have to capture. All right. Ah, and then it went to email. So, to Lisa, I'll email it to myself. And then if you'd like to get in on this, and then I would put the link in here. Oh, that is fun. Okay. So that's good. Now we're going to change it to we're going to change the color. We're going to write number, rename, number. And then we're going to change this number 16 to 17. Oh, cool. 17 is very different. And maybe we'll change the color, or maybe we'll leave it the same. My broadcast 17. Cool. I like that. We'll move this up. And we'll move this up. And let's see what that looks like. And let's do another Command Shift 5. Perfectly aligned. Is it? Yes. And then you hit capture. And we've got the second one going. Huh. Ha! And one more. I think we're going to succeed. We are going to succeed in this endeavor. And 18. So some of the advice I received in thinking about your thumbnails is because that's what's people are gonna see and click on, is that that's all right. You like that? I like that. Command Shift 5 and then capture. So I now have 3 emails ready to go. And then if I had an email list, and I can put these links in, let's come back in. I don't know, how long have we been going? 28 minutes, we're nearly finished. So I just like to say 28 minutes. Thanks for joining. And the little beeper on my stove is about to go off. And I'm pretty excited about being able to make these thumbnails for the next 3 episodes. And in the write-up, let's see if we can get to the... we're at the screenplay. Let's go back to studio mode. We're talking about calligraphy, not yet. So what you've got on here is the word calligraphy. There's the bell. That's it for now. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Ta-ta for now.